Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to go over Module 4, Lesson 21. Our learning goal today is I can use a tape diagram to organize my thinking. So we've already talked about tape diagrams as far as labels, a statement, and today we're going to make sure that we include a number sentence. So let's review a tape diagram. So a tape diagram is made up of part, whole. Kind of reminds me of the number bond. Remember the number bond where we have part, whole. But the difference is we only had numbers in our number bond, but in a tape diagram, we actually include drawings as well as numbers. So you have circles to represent whatever the object is or whatever it is you're talking about. So these pictures are used to help understand how much we're talking about. Also, labels are important. You need to make sure that you label each part so you know which part it is you're talking about. And of course, the whole up top, that will be the total number, just like in our number bond, the whole. We also have a statement. So the statement is when we're working with a word problem, the statement is the answer to the question. So you want to include a full sentence with your statement. And finally, over here, we have the number sentence. So no, we're not talking about a sentence. We're actually talking about numbers that make a sentence. So we've seen these before. A number sentence could have addition, or it could have subtraction. It could also have two parts equaling the whole, or it could even have a part that is missing, where we have to find that missing part. Okay? So let's take a look at example today. Here's our example. We have Darnell walked 7 minutes to Lee's house. Then he walked to the park. Darnell walked for a total of 18 minutes. How many minutes did it take Darnell to get to the park? So boys and girls, when you're reading a word problem, you always want to read it at least 2 times. First time to just listen, and the second time to really get that information. So we have Darnell walked 7 minutes. That's important information. Then he walked to the park. Darnell walked for a total of 18 minutes. How many minutes did it take Darnell to get to the park? So that is the question that we need to answer. We want to find out how long it took him to get to the park. And guess what? That's the mystery. We don't know how long it took him to get to the park. So that's the part we need to answer. And we're going to use our tape diagram to do that. So let's look at the first part or information they give us. So it says 7 minutes. He walked 7 minutes to Lee's house. So we have a 7. Is 7 going to be a whole, or is it going to be a part? What do you think? Whole or part? If you guess part, you are correct. 7 is a part. So let's fill that in with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's look at the next part of the information they give us. We have a total of 18 minutes. A total of 18 minutes. So let's see. Our 18, is that going to be a part, or is it going to be a whole? A part or a whole? If you guessed whole, you are correct. So 18 is the whole. So we have a part and we have the whole. Now let's label our, I have an L here, and we're going to use that for Lee's house because it took Darnell 7 minutes to get to Lee's house. So our label here is L for Lee. And over here we have a P, and we're going to use that for park because we don't know how long it took. So we're going to put a question mark here. We don't know. So let's start to build a number sentence up top. So we have 7 plus, so in our number sentence, we have 7 plus a mystery number, and we're going to have that equal 18. So this is what we know so far. We have 7 plus 8, 7 plus mystery number equals 18. Okay? All right, so now we're going to use our circles. We're going to count on to find out our mystery number here. So we already have 7 in here. Now we're going to count on what comes after 7. 8, 9, 10, and we're going to keep counting until we get to our total. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we've stopped at 18 because, as I said, that is our whole. So we have 7, and now through our tape diagram, we have an answer here. We just need to count up to find out how many. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So our mystery number here is 11. So we don't have our question mark anymore. We actually know that it is 11, and we could put that in our number sentence as well. 11. 7 plus 11 equals 18. So let's use it in our statement here. It took Darnell 11 minutes to get to the park. Now we no longer have our question mark here, and we don't have our question mark here either because we have our full tape diagram with our part, whole. So we know that he walked for 7 minutes to Lee's house, then he walked 11 minutes to the park, and he walked for a total of 18 minutes. Okay, so I hope that helped today with tape diagrams. As always, try your best, and good luck with your math lesson. Thank you so much.